Hello, and thank you for your interest in using the podcasting hosting services of Black Talk Media Project and our distribution through the Black Talk Radio Network. This is just a quick overview on questions you may have about, well, how do I upload a podcast and get it distributed throughout the Black Talk Radio Network. All right, so we're on blacktalkradionetwork.com. The first thing that we would work on is getting you a profile set up, a broadcaster's or podcaster's profile, totally customizable. We'll work with you on customizing it. And pretty much anything you want here will be posted here. Now, this one also is a live program, but if you're just podcasting, that's fine. Whatever information you want on your page, that's where it will be. Now, in terms of, once we get you set up on the back end, to upload podcasts. You will also, of course, will have a podcast feed. So just to give you a idea of what that will look like, this will be your podcast feed where people can listen to your podcast. This is where all your archives will be held. As you can see, the plugins that we use, people can listen to it directly through the player, open it in a new window, and continue to browse, download it directly. They can even embed it into their own blog, which helps you to distribute your podcast. They could subscribe to your podcast via iTunes, Androids, and a RSS feed. Now, in addition, and this is included within the $25 a month unlimited podcast hosting and distribution fee. Within that, you will also we will submit your feed to TuneIn directory. So let me see if I can find it. TuneIn, BIB Radio. So here's TuneIn directory. Your podcast be submitted to them as well. This is one we recently added, but as you can see, it's pulling the feed and their past programs being distributed in the TuneIn network. Let me go ahead and stop there. This can be customized for you as well. All of this, so that's what's included in our podcast services. How do you go to make a podcast? Well, I'm going to make an example podcast. What you want to do is go to blacktalkradionetwork.com, log in, and register as well. You got to register to log in. So we'll go ahead and log in to the back end of the website. You will then just go and make a new post. Your account will be set up. Everything you need to make a post. And I'm going to use an old commentary I did last week. Let's say we'll call this BTR News Commentary. And go ahead and we'll upload a picture or use a picture we had before. Let me see, Black Talk. See if I can find a picture in the library. And you will be able to upload images as well for your blog posts. So that would be, we would use, which one do I want to use? We'll use this one. And now I'm going to upload a podcast. So let's go to Black Talk Radio News. Or weekly commentary 2016, which was, let me see, my last one would have been Omar Martinez 911 call. So yeah, we'll upload that one. It's just a 2-minute file, but you'll be able to upload files up to 60 megabytes. Many file as you want to, but the file limit per file is 60 megabytes. So then what I'm going to do is copy that URL. Now I could insert it in the page or embed it with a media player or something like that, as you can see there. Or I could just copy the URL and use our other plugin we make available to you. And just verify it. Choose the category, which be the name of your podcast. Put any tags in it. We'll say news, politics, Omar Martin, Orlando, say terrorism. We'll add that. Then we'll add a feature image. This is the image that shows up in your feed and what have you. So let me find that one. So, let's see, Black Talk. I think we'll use a Black Radio Stations Matter as our feature image. All right. Now I'm just going to put a little blurb of information about what the podcast is. Okay, that's enough there. And it would go out to our social media networks and what have you. So that's what all this is here. Always save a draft. Let me see, when did I do that? We'll just say this is BTR News Commentary 8. No, today's the 6th. Oh man, what did I just do? I did something wrong. Oh man, let me see if I can find it in my drafts. And a draft was saved, so go in and edit that. Push one of the wrong keys on the keyboard. That's why I did that. All right, is everything saved in it? Yeah. Okay, now put in a date there. Today is 6/18. We'll save the draft again. Get a better, more unique URL. And now we will publish the post. No, I think I'm going to change this title. Let's see. Teams 911 call. We'll just put BTR News. Now let's change that. Say that draft again. That's a better headline since I'm going to publish this for real. And I'm going to go ahead and just double check, spell check. Everything looks good here. All right. Go ahead and hit publish. Then we'll go ahead and view the post. That we have just published, and as you can see, it's there. Scotty Reed here with your Black Talk Radio Weekly Commentary. According to a witness and victim of the Orlando nightclub shooting, Omar Mateen did not cite homophobic or religious reasons for his attack on the club. All right, so that is the podcast now. This is in the podcast feed as well, and distributed across the front page and through the social networks of Black Talk Radio Network. As you can see right there. Okay. So if you just need podcast hosting, we can certainly help you out with that for $25 a month. I don't think you'll find more competitive pricing. And that's also going to include professional podcast statistic reporting from one of our media partners and vendors. But that's included within the $25 per month podcast hosting and distribution service. So thank you again for your inquiry into the Black Talk Media Project's media services.